Hello everybody, how is my wildflowers doing today? I hope you guys are doing wonderful. Today I want to bring you this look, and this was created using the Violet Voss Creme Brulee palette that I just recently received in my IPSY box. And so I wanted to go ahead and show you how I got this look, and if you're interested, please stay tuned. Beautiful wildflowers, how are you today? Today I want to go ahead and do a look for you with the palette that came in my IPSY bag. If you remember, I received 3 palettes. I received the Laura Sanchez The Mood palette, also the Nomad Cosmetics Nomad palette, and the third one was the one which was my choice, which was the Violet Voss and Creme Brulee. And I did decide to go ahead and use this one, being that, I did choose this one for a reason. I've never had used a Violet Voss before, and I wanted to get a little bit of experience with it to see the quality of her palettes. And so, because she does come out with some really nice color stories, but I wanted to see what the texture was like. And also I'd like to share that with you as well, because Violet Voss is pretty popular and it is an affordable line. However, I am going to go ahead and save the other 2 palettes, and you will not see me trying that one on because those will go in a box. Well, they're already in a box of giveaways, okay? And so as you notice, I've already set my foundation, and my foundation, actually what I used today was my go-to MAC and NC30. Okay, this is the foundation stick. And then on top of that, what I did was I put my Super Goop SPF 45 that I love, the powder, but not all over, just in my T-zones and under my eyes. And also I'm going to make full disclosure here. Do you remember I received in my BoxyCharm the Dose of Color concealer? I really love this. This is such a good concealer. It has really surprised me. And I've been using it like every time I put on makeup now. It's what I keep on my table and I reach for it. And now I don't know what I'm going to do with, like, I have maybe 10 different concealers. And so what I want to do is I want to do a concealer only video and just give you insights to my thoughts on some of these concealers, because I do have them all the way from Maybelline all the way up to Nars and MAC, as well as Too Faced. So yeah, let me do that for you guys sometime in the near future. But I just want to let you know, full disclosure, this is really good. This is really good, and I'm glad I got it in a box because I probably would have never tried it otherwise. Okay, and the most important part now is the base for my eyes. I did use the Anastasia of Beverly Hills. Also, what I used was the Urban Decay matte eyeshadow and ABC gum. And this is one that I usually use because it's like a skin tone. And when I'm using eyeshadow that I'm not familiar with, I want to make sure that I have some kind of a powder base that I can blend easier instead of the sticky foundation like primer on my eyes, because then I can't move the eyeshadow and then I get in trouble because I get this wherever I put the brush down first, it's going to be like, off color. So I try to use this until I get to know the actual palette, the eyeshadow palette, and what it does. So without further ado, let me go ahead and give you a shot of this. And what I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to use this shade here. And there's no names to these. Is there? No, I don't see any names. So I'm just going to point, I'm sorry, this shade here. And I'm going to use that actually to lay it down first as my transition shade. Okay? And let's see, I will go ahead and use my Sigma, I can't see, Sigma E38, which is a diffuse crease, and which is good because I actually have very small space, and I always say this, right? So if you guys seen this, you know that I have limited crease space because of my hooded eyelids. So but if you notice today, it's really hooded. And I think sometimes this happens when I don't get enough water in me the prior day. And then so it's my skin's dehydrated. And so it's like it drops my eyes too. I think that's what it is. I don't know if that's true. But so let's go ahead and go in. And also, I just want you to know that the reason why I start at this crease line, you know, to learn techniques and to learn to do makeup, I watch different artists. And Robert Walsh, I think that's how you say his name, not Welsh, but Walsh, I think. He has a great, like a 3-minute tutorial on how to actually do smoky eyes. And the thing is, what he says is a lot of people make a mistake because they go ahead and put the color down, not here in a line because they see it moved up here. They start up here, right? Which is not a good idea because once you start the color there, you have no way to diffuse it up because you run out of room, lid space very quick. So just start here and just windshield wiper back and forth. I'm going to go in one more time into the palette just so I could build up, okay? And it takes a little bit of work, actually. You have to be patient. This is not like really 5 minutes, you know, because I edit some of the time out as I'm building up. So I went into this palette already twice and trying to build up the color. And some colors, you just have to do that. And now the same with the other side. And building it up slowly is actually the key. You don't want to get eager and just stick all the color in there because then you're going to have it all over you. So just, again, windshield wiper motions. And one of the things that I really look for in a palette when I'm actually doing a demo or a try-on is how much does it take to build up? I mean, how hard do I have to work? And also, how pigmented is it? And is there a lot of kick up in a pan as I'm doing this? Those things are all very important to me. So I'll give you that information. So far, I mean, it's building up pretty good, as you can see, right? But it is taking me to go back into the pan a couple of times, which is okay because I have to be patient with it. And I want to build this up slowly. But as long as it builds up, it's great. And then I'll be honest with you, the kick up in the pan actually is minimal. I have not cleared off the pan at all. And I've been going into this color here. But you notice the kick up is very minimal, which is good. I'm happy about that. That bothers me when there's a huge amount of kick up. Okay, next I'm going to go in with my Sigma E40 brush, which is a blending brush. And I'm just going to blend this out. And when I do this one, I'm going to do a little, you know, not just windshield wipers, but little circles and to try to blend this out. And now just remember the whole goal of this is to blend this out a little so you get like a smoky type of look to your eyes and get rid of this harsh lines. And you know, it takes a little bit of work, but you want to make sure that you diffuse this color out upward as much as possible, and because that's what gives you your smoky look instead of starting out with the color up there to begin with. Because if you do start, let's say up here, and then you're diffusing it out, what would happen is that it's going to push all the way up and you're going to lose some valuable real estate there. You got it? Okay, but be patient, be patient. Okay, next I'm going in with my Sigma E33, and I believe this is a diffuse crease, and this is a detailed diffused crease brush, okay? Again, it is E33. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go into this darker color here, okay? And that's going to be for the ends here. I'm going to work that out. So let's just go ahead and get that on the brush and tap it off. And here we go. And I'm working on pretty much the outer V is what I'm doing. And I want to go ahead and lay the color down here and work in. And I can always build up. And so I start with very little on my brush. As you see that little bit of darkness there? This is how you want to start. You don't want to lay down a lot of color to begin with, because you don't want a muddy eye look. No. Okay, now the other side, same thing. Be patient and just really wiggle it in there and work it in. And you know, I usually pick up the shadow on both sides of my brush. As you notice, I just turned it, and that's just because you see how it picked up a little more on one side than the other. And so, and then I just keep working this. Okay, I'm gonna now go back. I'm gonna re-blend using my E40 blending brush, okay? Diffusing brush. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take this dark color and bring it in a little bit. So that way it gives me a little definition. Same thing as before, just little small circles, except for this time I'm not going in like all the way in. I'm just doing the outside like so, ever so patiently. And just diffuse this line, this color, to give you a nice, you see the darkness here. Now the other side. Okay. This is what we have so far, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and our original color that we had here, I'm going to go in a little bit on both sides, so just to redefine that color again in the crease here, because we kind of threw the dark in there now, right? So just work this in here, and this time do bring, since you have a different color, and bring it in a little bit further. See? I love that diffused look. And by the way, my intentions today were to do a daytime natural kind of smoky, light smoky eyes, because it is actually daytime. And I do have to run some errands today and go pick up some rotisserie chicken for my husband and I. So I have to run around out there, and I don't want to run around with, you know, this disco eyes, you know, so they're looking at me like, okay, what's wrong with that lady? Yeah, it's already hard for me because of, you know, the obvious things, but yeah, I don't want to add to the complexity. I'm actually very happy the way this blended out, and I don't know what you think. It's really hard to tell, especially with this camera. I keep saying that, and actually I ordered a camera, but they're out of stock. And it's been out of stock since August, and so I'm still waiting, and so that way I can bring you guys better quality videos, especially for the eyes. I want to be able to get close and, you know, give you the bird's eye view. Okay, so yeah. And so next, what should we do? Let's keep it natural. Let's see. Okay, let's do something light and fun. And then we'll put something shiny in the middle. But let's go with this color here. It looks like pumpkin. I wish there were names for this, and there isn't. But this color here. And let's go in with, I'm going to go ahead and use my blending brush because I have very small eye space, like I keep telling you guys. So you know, it's hard for me to go in with regular brushes that people may usually use, but like this one here is an E27 detail blending because it is, you know, small. It's kind of flat. It's not totally round, but you see, so this will work best. Trust me, trust me. Okay, here's the color. Beautiful, right? I gotta tap it off though. I haven't tapped that off. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put this all on my lid. Now it looks like I'm gonna need more than that. And we'll keep tapping it in until we get enough. You know, slowly but surely. Yep. And I'm having to go in several times here to get the depth that I want of this color, because I want the orange of the color because I have something dark already on, so it's being difficult. Actually, it's not being difficult, it's me being impatient. Okay, actually it's not bad. It's not as light as what's in the pan, you notice, but okay. I think it's because I have the dark diffused out so much, but then I'll end it with something shiny, okay? Now let's tap into the other side. Oh, and you know what else? I wanted to talk about. And I'm hoping you're not doing a like 7 a.m., you know, get ready with me and I'm taking up all this time. But I wanted to tell you, one of my colleagues actually watched my video and asked me a question that I probably should give everybody an answer to, and I haven't really thought about. And she asked me, why do you call your subscriber wildflowers? Well, good question, right? I call you guys, my family, wildflowers because I just find it so amazing that flowers, in absence of somebody taking care of them on a day-to-day basis, watering them, caring for them, grow in a wild. It's so unique to me to see that nobody's caring for it, but it flourishes and, you know, it goes up and down, you know, gone after one season, but it comes back again, even more beautiful, even thicker, and even more vibrant than the year before. And I just love the resilience of wildflowers. And for me, resilience is so important, especially in my career. And so, yeah, that's why I call you guys wildflowers, because I find you guys unique. I'm hoping that each year you come back more vibrant and that you have the resilience that it needs to get through this tough times. And I think that's so important. And, you know, I reflect on why, you know, I call you guys that. And I'm hoping all of those things are true for you. So anyway, let me finish this eyes, yeah? So here's the color. And now I'm going to go on with something sparkly. Okay, now this is E55 Sigma, and it is a shading, or is it a, yes, eye shading brush. And I'm contemplating just using my fingers because I've had such bad luck with these colors, these, you know, shiny metallics, you know, going in with the brush. So you know what? I think I'm just going to go in with my finger, just hold my breath. And I'm going to go in, let's see, should I go light tone? Let's go a little bit light. Let's have fun with it. Let's go in with this color here. I'm all gimpy here. Hold on. This color here, and see how that turns out. And ooh, it's very creamy. I mean, I'm touching this for the first time by finger, and it's very creamy. Let's see. Oh my. Look at this. That is such a beautiful gold color. Okay, let me just tap that in here. You know, I'm going to have to diffuse this with the brush, definitely. Did I get that even? This is like the Energizer Bunny. It just takes a licking and keeps on... Oh no, that's Timex. Takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Showing my age, showing my age. Okay. Wow, this is really pretty. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the same brush that I've been using. Okay, I'm just going to kind of swirl it around to get some of the color off because it looks bright orange, but no, maybe that's just, it is what it is. And so I'm going to move it inward, diffuse it in a little bit. There we go. That is really a pretty color. So, what do you think so far? This Voss is definitely a winner so far. I like it. Like I said, very minimal kick up in a pan, which is so important to me. I know I keep saying that, but it really annoys me when it just kicks up really bad. And so next what I will do is I will go into the middle. Let's see, is this, oh, okay, no, that's, it's, okay. I will go in with this one, this very light one, and I'm going to actually pop that. Let's see, do I have a brush that I can use for that? No. So I'm going to have to go to my handy dandy MAC brush, yep, because I don't have anything that's as flat. And so I'm going to go in with that and just kind of paint that light up top. Paint? Yes, paint. I'm gonna paint my face. Okay. Now the other side. You know what? I just realized I did not set my eyebrows with the gel. I can see them moving. I'll have to do that. Okay. Well, that's very bright. Oh, nice. I like it. I like it. Let me bring this down a little bit. Okay. And then what I want to do is I want to find something light to go on the inside. So I'll take this pencil brush, which is the E30 pencil. And I'm going to dip again back into this one here. This one here again. And see if I can grab a nice... Oh, here we go. Nice. And I have deep set eyes, so it can be complicated sometimes. Some people, it looks really good on when they do this, but sometimes, like with me, it looks like not good. Okay, not bad. I think I will diffuse that with my pinky though. Make it get, see, that gives it more color. What's up with that? Some of these colors are just like, does not work on a brush very good. Okay, and next, I know this is ending up being such a long video. Please be patient. And so, next, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use what I have on this brush and go underneath. On both sides. You know what? There's not enough in there. But like I said, it's daytime. I don't want to go too dramatic. And so what I can do is go in, and I think this was a darker one, yep, that I used for, so I'm just going to connect this part right here to the outside. Like that, you see? Just going to connect the same thing here. I'm just going to ever so lightly, just to make that connection. There we go. Okay. That's good, except for now, it looks like I hit this part too hard. Okay, just fixing that. Okay. And let me now go in with my eyeliner and my mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, because I know somebody is going to ask about the lashes. So it's actually very inexpensive, and I got it at Ulta, and they had them on sale for like $5 for like a 5-pack. They're like $1 each if you really think about it. And they're called a, let's see, what is it? What are they called? Bring the Salon Home. Kiss. Look so natural. Natural effect. And so these are not the new magnetic type, but they are actually the old-timey what do you call it, glue type, right? And then, but I like how it has, you know, it's tapered very nicely, so it looks really natural, not chunky. And actually this is the natural one, but the one I'm actually using is a little bit more drama, which is here. And these actually are the same brand. This one has a little more drama involved, and I wanted to do something dramatic eyes. And I think somebody asked about that one time. Can you do something with false lashes and all that? And like I was saying, I don't really well wear false. God, I really can't talk. I really don't wear false lashes. Maybe that's why I can't talk. You know, the lashes are like way in my mouth. But no, just kidding. I don't typically, because it just takes so much work, because I'm not a professional at it, and it does take me about, I'm gonna say, good 5 minutes to put them on. And so sometimes when I'm getting ready, I just don't have the 5 minutes to spare. So anyway, what did you guys think? So what do you think about the look? And in order to finish off my look, I just want to tell you, again, I used the Clinique palette. I'm really loving this palette because there's, there's choices. And, like when I want to go the real natural light color, I go with this peachy look. And now instead, now I'm using this berry. This is the berry color. And I use this as a highlighter. I've been using this a lot, but it's like this pattern is like baked in there really good. Actually, it was in the last October giveaway also, the poppy color one. I gave that one away. And you know, I love Clinique stuff too. So anyway, that's that. And as far as for my lips, the natural look, it is Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury. This is a very Tilbury, not Tilbury, Tilbury. This is very famous nude look, and this is what I'm wearing. So, and speak of that, I actually just ordered a couple of Charlotte Tilbury's palette, and so I will be doing a look on that as well soon. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it, and if I added any value, please give it a like. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. And ring that bell so that way you'll know every time I upload a new video. And as I was saying, that seems to be every day right now, and I'm trying to get as much content out there to you guys, my beautiful wildflowers, as possible. And you know, please do let me know what it is that you want to see. And if you want me to go out of my comfort zone and maybe show you other things or talk about other things, please let me know that too. And I can always research, and you know, I mean, I'm a great researcher, so if I don't know, I can find out for you, okay? And so, as I always say, don't ever sweat the small stuff. And thank you for spending your time with me today. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.